Next weekend, Lasalle Park in Burlington will play host to the Why Not Wine Festival. And along with a variety of vino, there will also be live music at the event, including my next guest. I caught up with singer-songwriter Talia Schlanger to chat all things music, broadcasting, and even a little bit of wine.
Make no mistake about it, I was never your friend. I had something you needed. Attention is oxygen.
For people who may not be familiar, give me a sense of your style of music.
Somewhere between folk, jazz, and rock, kind of all depending on the day. The album versions of things are a lot more arranged, a little bit more in the like music nerd territory, and then live gets a little bit more rock and roll, a little bit folky, and I really care about words so much, so there's a lot of storytelling in the lyrics as well.
Now, you have a background in stage acting, musicals. I mean, you're doing very well in the world of producing, broadcasting, kind of doing what I'm doing here and doing the hosting role. Now you're on the other side of the microphone. Have you left all of that behind, or are you to pursue music full time, or are you still playing the juggling act?
So for a minute there, I was hosting a show called World Cafe in Philly that was distributed by NPR and interviewing artists. And then I left that job to go and give myself a chance to write my record. And now over the last couple of years, I've sort of made my way back into broadcasting, and I'm kind of moving between the two worlds. They're pretty complementary to each other, I find. And I was actually finishing up my record when I went back to guest hosting at the show Q on CBC, and interviewing artists and musicians was so helpful in the process of finishing my record, because I found that every day I was talking to somebody would say something that helped me get to the next step, or like inspired an idea, or just gave me the encouragement to keep going. So they're working pretty well together right now.
Don't let it bring you down. It's only castles burning. Find someone who's turning, and you will come around.
Recently, I saw you released a cover of Neil Young's Don't Let It Bring You Down. Now, as someone who owns many a Neil Young album, I'm wondering why that was the choice of track. How did it come about?
Oh, I love that song so much. I mean, I love Neil Young's whole catalog, but that song in particular has always just hit me. And I don't even think I fully understood why until after we had recorded it for this EP. When we were talking about it, to me, my take was, it's like the saddest thing you could possibly say. Like, it's only castles, but it's only everything just falling apart in front of you.
Inappropriate for this day and age, I'd say.
Very much so.
All the castles are burning.
Very much so. And there are people who are doing good, and if you look hard enough, you can find and align yourself with change makers and folks who are doing the good work of turning things around.
Long gone the daughter who left you in water, the son of a song, seed of tone.
Well, let's talk about where you're going to be here in Burlington. It's the Why Not Wine Festival. So people are going to be wandering. They've sampled whites, reds, perhaps a rosé. Essentially, they're living a Billy Joel song. When you are playing at the festival, I'm curious, though, does this change how you perform rather than an audience that is paid specifically to see you?
Totally. Yeah, I love that question. When you're playing your own show, obviously people know what they're coming to see. Maybe they've heard a song or two before at an event like this. I have no idea if people know me from a hole in the wall. So it's a really fun opportunity to try and connect with people, and to really be as vulnerable and present and rockin' as possible, so that, you know, we can make a connection, and so that I can help enhance their time at the Why Not Wine Festival. And I also, in terms of set list, you know, I have whatever, 20 songs to choose from, and it's really fun to curate on the fly, sort of based on how the mood of the room is going, what people seem like they're into, and how much wine we've all had.
Yeah, I like that you said how we've all had, because if worse comes to worse, just grab yourself a few as well and things will get better. I hope the winos do behave for you on May the 10th. LaSalle Park, Talia will be there. You should be too. Thank you for doing this today.
Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to Why Not Wine.
Now the machine is calling attention. Attention is our oxygen.